Hey everyone, I'm here with Travis, one of our product specialists here at Subaru of Rochester. Today we're going to be checking out the 2018 Forester. I've never driven this car before. I'm really excited. Let's get going. So, we are here in the Forester. Travis, tell me a little bit about this car. Give me a general overview.
So, this is the 2018 Forester touring model. This one just happens to be with black leather instead of the saddle brown that a lot of people are used to. But otherwise, this is going to be that competitive mid-size SUV for the 2018 models.
So, tell me about one thing that sets the 2018 Forester apart from the competition.
So as you may know, if you look around, the one thing that I think is a huge beneficial factor for this car is this has almost zero blind spots. The glass on this car is very open. It's something that we call the fishbowl.
Oh.
So you picture yourself inside of a fishbowl, you got glass 360 degrees around you. This is kind of the same thing.
That's interesting. Even in some of the other models that I was test driving, there is not this good visibility.
With the way the body lines on certain models, even certain makes, other cars, you're still going to have a blind spot. Now, granted, you still have a blind spot with this, but it's very, very minor.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's blocking my view right now is your big head. Honestly, everything else in the world I can see just fine. So what kind of safety features do you get in the Forester?
So one of the biggest safety features that Subaru offers is a system called EyeSight.
Okay.
We have probably a 50-50% of our vehicles on our lot right now with it. It is something that is becoming standard nowadays, and we are continuing to grow as a company, and it is going to be offered standard with the new models coming out. Virtually, it's two cameras that point forward that has really just four main functions for the forward facing of the vehicle. One being pre-collision braking. It helps you stop the car if you need that a little extra, if you're not paying attention or just, something happens. The other one is lane assist. If you start to drift, if you start to sway, this is actually something that's going to help alert you with a beep and also going to help you maneuver back towards the middle of the road. We also have a pre-throttle management, which just really means that if you're sitting in your driveway and you want to go in reverse but you accidentally put it in drive, you're not going to end up in your garage door. It's going to stop you from hitting your garage door.
That's a good feature, especially maybe for the kiddos, the teenagers who are just learning how to drive and all that stuff.
And then lastly, we have adaptive cruise control. So instead of you having to constantly vary your speed with people going in and out of traffic or however it may be, this will constantly keep an even pace with you and the car in front of you with a radar field that you can actually control the distance between you and the other vehicle.
Gotcha. Now, does this vehicle come in manual and automatic or just automatic?
It does offer a manual transmission in our base model, at least for the 2018s.
Gotcha. Okay. So what makes this car good for, say, a family? Mom or dad is taking kids to school every day, kind of a daily driver family vehicle.
So one of the key aspects for me when I look at a family vehicle is fuel economy.
Okay.
This car is rated at a very good fuel economy, like 34 on the highway.
Wow.
Now, with that being said, you do have 5 seats in there. Mm-hmm. 4 comfortably with 4 adults, but you still have a cargo space for the everyday football gear, the soccer gear, however you want to look at it, the dog.
Yeah, sure.
You have that spacious back seat for those needs.
Okay. And do the seats fold down at all?
They do. It is a 60-40 split. Okay. They do fold down nearly flat. There is a little bit of a ledge right where the seats transition to the back of the floor. So one of the big factors for Subaru is they're known for their symmetrical all-wheel drive.
Okay.
Symmetrical all-wheel drive is something that, in my opinion, is a must with vehicles. There's actually another manufacturer out there that uses it, that's Audi.
Okay.
Right now, there's not too many other manufacturers using it. A lot of it has to stay with, it's a continuous flow of power between front and instead of just almost a slingshot back and forth searching for power. This is a continuous flow.
Okay.
So if power is actually slipping on one of the wheels or you lose traction, it's actually going to reduce that power, which reduces the slip and will continue with the other 3 wheels or 2 wheels that have traction.
Oh,
So it's constantly searching for traction.
I feel like especially in Minnesota, that's a huge thing.
It is. All-wheel drive in Minnesota is almost a must. So when any person is out looking for a vehicle, it's 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive is almost number 1 on their list. Now, the other side of it, Subaru has held the 5-star rating and the A+ for highway safety crash test year after year.
So I notice when I look at the Subaru vehicle lineup, a similar vehicle is the Outback.
Yes.
What's going to set your Forester apart from your Outback, or what would you recommend to someone who is kind of between them? What would push them, I guess, towards the Forester?
Sure. So one thing that I always like to tell my customers is when you're looking at the two, the biggest issue for me and probably for you as well is how much headroom you need. With the Outback, you're going to be losing a little bit of headroom because you're making it up in length.
Okay.
Forester, you're going to gain that headroom because you are at a shorter wheelbase. Therefore, you're losing a little bit of length, but you're gaining it in height.
Okay. All right, so Travis, if you had to pick one thing that you love about the 2018 Forester, what would that one thing that sets it apart for you be?
Well, one thing that I don't know if you've experienced yet is this Forester also comes in an XT.
Okay.
XT strictly means it's got a turbo.
Oh, in my mind, I'm thinking about that, because I'm a married man.
Yep.
I'm going to have a family.
Yep.
But say dad wants to have a little more zip on his daily driver.
Yes.
He can get an XT with a turbo in there.
That is where I'm going.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's super nice. I like that. Travis, I appreciate you taking me on the test drive in the 2018 Forester.
You are very welcome.
All right, drop you off here.
Thank you much.